Hello, my name's Austin Sadrila. My topic is a significant milestone in my life, and my purpose is to inform people about deciding on a milestone in their life. My central idea would be for people would find the information helpful and interesting when I pull experience from my life and apply it to a possible future situation, and can lead to a more deep conversation about the subject. This type of speech is an icebreaker. When someone finds out what to do for an occupation, it might be the most important thing they end up doing with their lives. The examples that I pull from my life might help someone find their own decision and determine what someone like you might do with their life. As a young adult that is going into the workforce and actively deciding on what should happen for 2/3 of my life, I find my opinion on the subject very insightful. Understanding what past generations have done for years upon years is important, but also understanding what might come in the future is just as relevant. The requirement to finding what you want to do has three differences, and that includes happiness, situation, and money. And this isn't the only things that could possibly be the differences, but these are the main three that you need to worry about. Moreover, these things have their own ways of taking shape, like how happiness as a part of occupational selection is pretty self-explanatory. It's what you should base your choice off mainly when deciding something this big. What inspired me was amazing teachers I had growing up. They gave me the ambition to help people learn and inspire themselves, maybe even changing the world while doing it. And though it is not everyone's first thing to do when in finding a career path, it's one of the most important. A lot of times people will focus on other things they think will help them make them happy, like money. Which brings me to my next point, which is more of a preference than anything, which is money. A major role for a lot of different people is for a lot of different reasons. Making money is important because it will decide what place you get, or the food that you'll eat, and ultimately the lifestyle that you will live. For example, a lot of reasons people have to make a lot of money have to do with living a lavish lifestyle, or in some cases, philanthropy. This next kind of detail is more of a restraint than anything, mainly because it's completely situational. So it can be a blessing or a curse. A situational occupational decision is one that comes from personal circumstances. For example, a family member getting sick, not making enough money to do what you want to do, things like that. People a lot of times have to make this tough call, but are mainly doing it out of nobility of their heart, which is something that's really inspiring on its own. And in conclusion, choosing an occupation is a big decision that requires you to think about your happiness, your situation, and possible money that's going to be earned. The main thing to understand is that decision on your occupation will be the most important thing you will do with your life, because it determines a lot of what you will do for the rest of your life. And thank you for listening to my speech.